back on STL Live, and I'm joined by Cindy Lerick from the St. Louis Art Fair, which kicks off in 2 weeks.
Week from Friday, yeah.
A week from Friday. So yes, it's coming up soon enough. And what year is it for the St. Louis Art Fair?
It's the 22nd year.
All right, so let's walk us through. I mean, this is something that's a tradition in our household. We go every year. But for those who haven't been, tell us about it. What can people expect?
Well, first of all, it's free. There's no admission. And you'll see 181 artists. They're from the United States, Canada, Argentina, Israel, Czech Republic. We have 3 stages. We have a jazz stage, a main stage, and a performing arts stage. We have a children's area, the Creative Castle, where we have 12 kids events that they get to make and take all for free, things that they wouldn't do at home, just little different things. And then we have 14 restaurants. So you can eat, you can see art, you can buy lots of art, you can experience new music, and you can see performance artists all over.
And we're looking actually at a photo. I mean, I have to say at first it's a ton of people. I mean, you're in downtown Clayton, the streets get shut off, all the booths are set up, and then we're looking at here, this is one of the stastages. So how many stages are you having this year?
We have 3 stages, and what we're seeing is the main stage, which is located on Brentwood and Forsyth, and it is just packed with music. There's acts about every hour, hour and a half, starting on Friday night at 5 and going all the way to Sunday at 5. And then we have 2 other stages, one on Forsyth and down by Beaniston, and that will be jazz. And then in the Creative Castle, which is on Central and right across from the Justice Center, will be another stage of performance art. And you'll see artists like this. This is a glass artist selling their goods. And the neat thing about the event is you can really interact with the person who makes the stuff. You know, you don't get to go to the store and talk to the person who made your blouse. But here you get to talk and experience why they made it, what they're doing, and have a conversation and learn a little bit about it. And that's another fantastic booth. That's Jeffrey Zachman's booth. And that's where a lot of little boys hang out. You can see there's a lot of kinetic energy, marbles, everything for little boys and big boys to play with.
Talk about for a juried art show. What's the difference when you go to an art fair that's juried? Explain what that means.
Well, what it is I'm not picking the art. We hire professionals that curate the show. And so for the St. Louis Art Fair, we have 1,400 applicants for 150 slots. So it's really tough. They don't know anything about you. All they see are the images of your work. And what we ask them to do is provide a balanced show of the best art that they see of the applicant pool. And it's 3 long 12-hour days sitting in a dark room looking at art and knowing just the images of what these individuals do.
And you're seeing, so when you're at the fair, I mean, you're seeing the creme de la creme, you're seeing the best artists, really.
You are, and the uniqueness, what they kind of got wowed by. You'll see, you know, the typical paintings and photography, and then you'll see some great sculptures like Steve Jones, a little more whimsical and fun, and you'll glass art and jewelry and things you haven't seen. And then you go home and you're inspired, oh, I think I could do that. And then you say, oh my God, I know I can't do that. Because you think, oh, I wonder if I could do something. And so many people started out with that, I wonder if I could. And then they progressed farther and farther and finally get into the St. Louis Art Fair.
So in addition to the artists, people go really, I will be the first to admit, for the food. You have a lot of restaurants. How many restaurants are participating
this year?
We have
14 restaurants participating. So yeah, it's not typical festival food. It's a little bit upscaled in terms of trying things you want. We have sushi, we have dim sum, we have tenderloin steak sandwiches, pulled pork, some amazing tarts. Hank's cheesecake is always there. So there's just a whole variety of tastes that you can do at the art fair. Plus, there's all the restaurants in Clayton that you can go to, too.
That are there. And then before we wrap things up, you have an aerial artist this year, which is completely new and different.
Yeah, we have a Loft Circus performers, and they will be at the intersections of Merrimack and Forsyth at a variety of times. It's all on our website, or you can download our app. And they are going to be performing up in the air. So that should be kind of fun, different, unique, scheduled times, something that doesn't happen on the corner every day.
that would be a great way to summarize it. This is not something that happens every day. Well, it is the St. Louis Art Fair. It's taking place in downtown Clayton. It's a big tradition here, more than 22 years. 22 years. So it's taking place September 11th through the 13th. The schedule's right there on your screen, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. For more information or the schedule, you can go to culturalfestivals.com. They also have an app that you can download, which kind of gives you a preview of the entire weekend. As well, before we wrap things up, you brought this T-shirt, so I have to have you hold it up to tell me, what is this T-shirt?
So each day our volunteers get a special shirt that an artist has been chosen, and this is the shirt for Friday, and if you love it, it's kind of cute. It says, "Life's journey brought him to a fork in the road. The meat was unexpected." This is Beth Zajorsky's work, but every day we have a different shirt, different color, and if you'd like to volunteer, you can go to our website. We're looking for great volunteers. It's a lot of fun. It's a good way to get introduced to the art fair.
All right, well, Sydney, thank you so much. Thank you for telling us about the art fair. And don't go anywhere. We're actually going to continue to talk about it. We're going to be joined by artist Steve Jones, who's participating in the St. Louis Art Fair, so stay with us right after this short break.